Good morning, coffee nerds. Where I left you last time was just arriving at the hotel in Xi'an, and after a good night's sleep and a traditional breakfast, of which I'm still eating, we are now here at the festival grounds. And what I can say, the main difference here between Xi'an and Chengdu is it's a little bit chillier, but I can actually see the sky. Everyone's still pretty busy setting up, but let's go on inside and take a quick look at what we have in store for the next 3 days. What does it mean, Nico Nico?
Nico Nico.
This means smell.
Children smell.
We're making friends here with our neighbors. They're using some patch coffees to make a milk coffee. So like a latte or a cappuccino or something.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah. I guess I'm a YouTuber now. Official. These are our Korean friends from Namusairo Coffee, bringing some really great Korean coffee to China. And then we've got, of course, Coffee Libre. You can't really see, but Coffee Libre is a really great coffee roaster from Korea as well. Their bags are super cool. I want to give you a quick look.
Xi'an 第一届西安独立咖啡节掀起了一场都市咖啡新浪潮之后，
新区大唐不夜城开启一场奇妙的咖啡大赏。此外，以甜品为代表的性能得到满足。
It's my first time in Xi'an. It's very beautiful. This time I'm selling coffee, at the coffee festival, and but I'm also meeting people and using this opportunity to learn more about the coffee culture in China.
作为主角，本次独立咖。
So we finally got the sign up, and I'm very happy to introduce Xi'an Coffee Room to China. It's the second day of the Indie Coffee Festival here in Xi'an. We've got some great coffees from Patch Coffee Roasters, as well as Seth Taylor, all the way from Toronto. People are loving it. As you can see, I'm almost sold out here. They're selling literally like hotcakes. And as you can see, it's very busy here in the coffee festival, so it's very interesting to see how the coffee culture here in China is growing. I'm very excited for what's coming next. So I just got in from a pretty short flight from Xi'an down to a place that I hold very dear to my heart, and I did not expect this wonderful array of local cuisine here. This is a Yunnan wine. I can honestly say I've never had a Yunnan wine before, and of course some local jackfruit. And this is a really tasty, very sweet fruit that's sometimes used as a meat substitute in some cultures. But let's dig into this wine, and that's right, I am here in Kunming. And for those who don't know me, I actually used to live in Kunming about 7 years ago. I moved to China for a year, and so this place just brings a lot of nostalgia for me. And as you can see, my friends are not home yet. They've graciously, lent me the keys so that I could come here and get settled in. And then we'll go for dinner later and do the typical Chinese stuff. But that being said, I'm loving being back in Kunming, and the reason why I'm here is because Yunnan is home to essentially the biggest and only coffee growing region in China. So the cultivation of coffee here in Yunnan is not necessarily a new thing, but it has definitely been getting a lot better, and a lot more people are getting into it. It's very well known for tea. I guess it's known a little bit for wine as well. I'm about to try this and I'll tell you how it is. But it's also becoming very well known, especially in China, but also outside, for its coffee. And so over the next few days, I'm going to be traveling around some different farms in Yunnan, a little bit south of here, and you know, some of the ones where they actually are very famous for tea as well. And I'm super excited. But let's dig into this wine. Wow, that is actually very different than I expected. I expected it to be very sweet. The Chinese wine market tends towards the sweet side. That's just how it is for now. And I've never really, yeah, like I said, I've never had a local Chinese Yunnan wine, but this is very nice. It tastes a little bit like, it's got like that tartness to it, like almost like a cranberry juice, but not quite the bitterness. It's not nearly as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. As you can see, it's quite pinkish, light. Wow, that's actually really nice. And of course, the jackfruit, sister of durian. And if you're familiar with durian, it's a very, very stinky fruit. This one, not nearly as stinky, but does have a bit of that smell. So good, super sweet. That being said, I'm gonna conclude this Xi'An Coffee Festival video. Why don't you subscribe now so you can follow along on my journey in the Chinese coffee market, and leave a comment. What do you think about the festival? Do you have any questions about Chinese coffee or even Southeast Asian coffees? And looking forward to seeing you in the next video. 一会儿见.